Alright, we are live. Welcome to the live stream. So, we're about to take a look at the chart in just a second, but let's pull up Forex Factory. Now, I'd really like to lock in and take a profitable trade today. I know I can't control the outcome of my trade, but yeah, I really want to lock in. I want to focus. I really want to understand the higher time frame, so that way we can get a good lower time frame entry. I want to really understand the daily profile. I feel like daily profiles are really starting to click for me, so I'm really hoping that today can be a good day, and at the very least we can get better. But yeah, there is FOMC meeting minutes later today, but today should be a fine day to trade, and honestly, I'm expecting a decent sized move today, if I had to guess. It is the day before CPI, but I still think that there could be a big move today. Now, as I get more experience, I will start to know, like, if that's actually true. But every day, I'm going to get better, and I'm going to get better with you guys. So, that is the idea. I'm curious. Let's check Twitter, see if anyone said anything interesting, because it's the morning and I want to check it. Justin Werland's been going on some crazy rants. I have not read them, but we have some rants from Justin here. Look at how long this tweet is. Or no, not that one. He might have deleted it. Low key? What happened to it? Oh my gosh, this is it. Giant rant. I'm going to read that at some point, but anyway, let's take a look at the charts. Let's really lock in, understand the higher time frame. Now, in my video yesterday, I did mention something that I completely disagree with now, and I'll show you why. So, in that video, I was talking about how we have two sets of low resistance liquidity. We have low resistance liquidity to the upside, and we also have low resistance liquidity to the downside. So we have this, and we have this, right? And I was like, oh, maybe we'll come back down and take this out in CPI and PPI, but no, I really think, look at how we inverse this fair value gap, and then we inverse this fair value gap. And then also, if I go out to the monthly chart, look at how I talked about this. So look at how this monthly order block was respected first. And then if I go down to the weekly chart, look at how this weekly order block is being respected, right? So here we have this weekly order block being pushed into. And also, you can mark this out as an order block as well, but this is the more clear order block. And then, yeah, you can see prices holding this level. We had as well a weekly fair value gap that was overlapped with this area. Price supported this weekly fair value gap, so it's really indicating that order flow is bullish to me. It really is. And then after all of that, if I go down to the daily time frame, you can see that although this is low resistance liquidity, if I go to the 4-hour, you can see that down here. Let me pull up the S&P 4-hour. You can see that we had a lower low from Thursday, October 3rd at 10 o'clock until Monday, October 7th at 22 o'clock. And you can see here this was a higher low, Thursday, October 3rd at 10 o'clock, and then Monday, October 7th at 22 o'clock. So this was a higher low. This was an SMT. And as well, if you remember from before in my weekly outlook, there was already an SMT down here, I'm pretty sure. There was an SMT at these lows as well. So if I go down to Tuesday the 1st and Wednesday at 6, You see there was an SMT at those lows as well. So we have two SMTs. But this one is the bigger SMT, so I'm going to mark out this SMT. But essentially, this happens right after we push into this weekly fair value gap. And now we completely violated this 4-hour fair value gap. And we also violated this 4-hour fair value gap, telling me that order flow has been confirmed that, or it's basically confirmed that order flow is bullish to me. As well, we got a change in state of delivery on this the 4-hour chart here. This is a 4-hour change in state of delivery. So I take back what I said yesterday about how I thought these lows might get ran, because looking at this chart now, it's very, very obvious that this should continue higher, especially because of the higher time frame narrative. We pushed into that monthly order block, that weekly order block as well. You can see this is it's a really nice daily order block as well. Look at this. Look at this final move down, right? Look at how nicely we push into this. Look at how nicely we push into this. And this overlaps so well with this weekly fair value gap. So order flow to me really, really, really seems bullish. Now I could be wrong, but that's what it seems like to me, especially with this SMT occurring at this low level. Now as well, something important to mention is we have our classic expansion week weekly profile that I want to pull up. This is something that I think could be going on. So if you don't know what the classic expansion weekly profile is, I'm going to pull it up right now. This is where you have Monday forms a low into a 4-hour or greater key level, and then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday form the entire body of the candle. This is the distribution move. And then you have Friday, this is your TGIF setup, forms a retracement. So this is your typical classic expansion week, and you typically have SMT divergence at these lows here. And we got our CISD. So we just got our CISD, like I mentioned, on that either 4-hour or 1-hour chart or whatever you want to call it. So I mean, Monday going down, Tuesday going back up, and inversing that fair value gap, that really makes it seem like this could be a classic expansion week. So I'm really starting to gain confidence in this idea. Now I will be open-minded to any possibilities, but that's what it seems like to me, especially because if you look at this chart here, what are we expecting right now? This is an open, high, low, close. So open, low, or open, low, high, close. So we just formed the low. Let's actually pull up our let's look at our sessions. Let's look at our sessions. So we have midnight, or 20 until midnight. If you can't tell, I am totally locked in here. I want to take a good trade today, so let's make it happen. 20 until midnight. So here we have Asia. Because today, pretty sure today should be a good day to trade. Now, I don't really know how it works the day before CPI, but I swear everyone, every day at this point is a day you're not supposed to trade. I think today is fine, especially with such a clear bias. To me, this is such a clear bias with this low resistance liquidity, SMT at this weekly fair value gap, at this weekly order block, inversing this fair value gap to the upside. It's very clear bias, so I feel very comfortable trading today. But I really do think that today should be high probability. So we're just gonna play it by ear. If price action is good, then we should be fine. Okay, let's look for SMT here. Whoa, wait. No, that's not the right time frame. Hang on. 4:30. That's a higher low. Okay, let's start out by marking out London. So we have Asia, then we have London from 2 until 5. So we swept Asia's lows. Now it seems like we already took out Asia's highs. Okay. Let's mark out our previous day's high and low. So here's previous day's high. Okay, previous day's high. Let's just mark out previous day's low just because, just in case. Previous day's low. Okay, we have previous day's high and previous day low marked out. But I think, what's this? Is this? That's interesting. Look, we hit the CE of this wick. I don't know if that means anything, honestly. It feels like it would, right? Oh, would you classify this? Oh, wait, hang on. You think this is classified as a rejection block? You think this is a rejection block? I'm not sure, but anyway, let's keep looking at the charts here. I mean, this really clearly looks like low resistance to me on the S&P as well. So if I go, let me pull up my trading software, guys. I gotta pull this up for a second. Okay. All right, so I got this pulled up. No positions. Okay. Almost done. So this to me on the S&P seems like very clearly like this should be low resistance to me. This seems like this should be low resistance. We have respected this 4-hour fair value gap here. So that's something to keep in mind. So this is like possibly IRL to ERL. This is possibly IRL to ERL, right? On the S&P. On the NASDAQ. Very similar situation. You have a 4-hour fair value gap being respected. Very possible we have a IRL to ERL move here, where you have this previous day's highs drawn liquidity, but then also did we take out previous week's high yet? So look at this. This is so fascinating. Previous day's high and previous week's high are very, very close to each other. That gives me a lot of conviction that that's where the market's drawing towards. Previous week's high. That seems like a very high conviction draw on liquidity. We have our draw on liquidity essentially set. So let's try and zoom back down and see if we can find any possible entries here. So we had London manipulate down. Not sure what key level, but oh, this daily order block was the key level, guys. Okay, look at this. This is a daily order block. I'm pretty sure this is the key level. Okay, daily OB. London manipulates down into this daily OB, and then Clearly this was manipulation into this daily OB. Clearly, right? You see that? Okay, so everything within our bias is lining up. We have a 1 hour for value gap here that formed So we are bullish for the day. We have 23 minutes until the market opens. 1 hour for value gap. We're distributing from a 1 hour for value gap. So we have a 4 hour for value gap. Guys, this is crazy. We have a 4 hour for value gap, which we are delivering from. And then within this 4 hour for value gap, we have a 1 hour for value gap, which we are delivering from. So we have two different IRL to ERL plays here. So this is a 4 hour for value gap. And then this down here is a 1 hour for value gap. So we are distributing to the upside right now is what it seems like to me, especially with this possible daily profile of London reversal, New York continuation. That's really what it seems like to me now. I could be wrong. But we're just getting better every day. Okay. So now if I zoom in here, we have this 5-minute change in state of delivery. This was the 1 hour for value gap, right? Okay. So we're possibly about to get a 1 hour change in state of delivery here. No, not change. We were already bullish, but a 1 hour close above this order block. Then this order block becomes valid. We are about to get a 15-minute CASD. We got our 5-minute CASD here. Now there was an inverse for value gap entry right here. Dodgy just took it. So Dodgy's already done for the day. Unfortunately, I was not on the charts yet. So honestly, I'm thinking maybe from 8:30 until 8:50. That's when I'll do my top-down analysis and like understanding of the charts. And then starting at 8:50 or maybe like 8:45, that's when I could look for trades, because I've seen so many times where we get a good trade happen around 8:45, and it's honestly kind of annoying, honestly, because like this is a great trade. Look at all this low resistance liquidity. This is a very great trade here. Today seems like a very good day to trade. Price action looks very smooth, so hopefully we can get some good trades in. I really do hope we can get some good trades in here. So we had an inverse for value gap out of this 1 hour for value gap. So the price is being drawn to this level here. And then as well, let's mark out our previous month's high, because that should be a drawn liquidity down the road. So if we get above here, then eventually we should go to previous month's high as well. So let's mark that out. Previous month's high. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's right here. Once again, we're delivering from this giant daily and weekly order block here and this weekly fair value gap. So this just seems like a very high time frame play, especially with this SMT at these lows here. So let's get rid of this order block now, because we already know it's there. We inverse this 4 hour for value gap. We're delivering from a 4 hour for value gap, delivering from a 1 hour for value gap. This 1 hour for value gap 4 hour for value gap got completely violated with this candle body close. Order flow definitely seems bullish. So what do we do? How do we enter? Can we get maybe a retest of this 5-minute CASD? Possibly. And then inverse out of it? Now we just took this high, so maybe we'll react off of these highs here. I'd love to see manipulation into the open here. That would be really nice if we could get some kind of manipulation into the open and get an entry. Now, let's see what fair value gaps we have down here. We have fair value gap. Let's get rid of our CASD right now. We have a few options for fair value gaps actually. If I measure, let's measure premium to discount here. Let's measure premium to discount here. So maybe we'll come back down into here. That would be nice. It would be really nice if we came down into this area. This is like a BPR, right? Yeah, this is a 3-minute BPR and discount. So it would be nice if we could come back into this 3-minute BPR and discount. Would really like that, actually. We got sell side swept. Three-minute BPR, just barely in discount. Delivering from my 1 hour for value gap, which is delivering from a 4 hour for value gap. We have our London reversal daily profile here. Let's look for low time frame SMTs here. 757, 848. Okay, no SMT there, but now maybe we'll get our manipulation or Judas swing here. Let's measure out standard deviations. Yep, we have our 2 to 2.5 area right above our draws on liquidity. 2 to 2.5 area right above our draws on liquidity. So this is going to be our target probably if we can get our entry. This is the 2 to 2.5 area right here. 2 to 2. Okay, let me type. 2 to 2.5 standard deviation. Okay, all right. Let's see if we can get some kind of entry here now. So I'm really wanting to see us come down into this 3-minute BPR and discount. That'd be very optimal conditions for me. But we'll see. I don't know. We might not go down that far. Looks like we could just deliver up. Just one of those things like that happens. Like once we start moving higher, sometimes you just don't get an entry. It's kind of frustrating. I'm honestly, genuinely, I am so serious. I want to start hopping on the charts at 6:30. I mean 8:30. I know. I mean Dodgy told me that I probably shouldn't hop. Like I don't need to hop on the charts until before 8:50. But clearly this trade happened before 8:50. It happened at 8:49. So, like, I missed that trade because I wasn't on the charts. It's honestly kind of frustrating. It's happened quite a few times now where that's happened. Like, a really good trade that I've missed happens before 8:50. It's like, yeah. Honestly, kind of frustrating. delivering to our draw on liquidity. I have this 3-minute fair value gap here. There's also a 5-minute BPR here. I just don't know if we're going to come back down that low, is the only thing. But yeah, this seems like a New York continuation type day. I'm really wondering, was this the manipulation? Is that it? Did we already miss it? Or are we going to get some more manipulation? We'll see. Now as well, let's mark out the 4 to 4.5 standard deviation area of this final move down here. 2 to 2.5, 4 to 4.5. Honestly, I think price should come to this 4 to 4.5 area, but we'll see. Oh yeah, look. It's right above this draw on liquidity. There's no coincidence with that. There is no coincidence that is perfectly sitting above this draw on liquidity. There's no coincidence at all. No coincidence. So we have a low, a high, a lower low, a higher high formed here. Low, high, lower low, higher high. Low, high, low, or low, high, lower low. Low, high, lower low, higher high. Low, high, low. I would consider this a breaker. Overlap with this fair value gap here. So we might come into this area and get a reaction. Break block and fair value gap here. So can we get inverse out of here? And we left equal highs as well. You see we just barely hit that breaker. Just gonna be patient. I really would like to see some kind of... This was an inverse. Oh my gosh, this was a 30-second inverse. Did we just miss that? Oh my gosh. How did I miss that? No. Okay, we're really going to be paying attention to the charts here. Really paying attention. I would really like to catch this trade up to these highs here. But it's unfortunate because we are not in discount at all. So maybe too far in premium. Like if I measure from here to here, yeah. Okay, I'll just be patient. I will just be patient. Okay, we formed a 30-second fair value gap. Okay, guys, this is good. This is a breaker block right here. We're coming out of a breaker block. Okay. Can we get this? Can we get this possibly? Maybe. Possibly. Which this is crazy. So we're delivering from a 2-minute fair value gap, which is delivering from a 1-hour fair value gap, which is delivering from a 4-hour fair value gap. That's nuts. The amount of confluence here is insane. So IRL to ERL, man. Six seconds. Can we get it? Can we get it? Can we get it? No, I got locked down. No way. Okay, it didn't close above. You're kidding me. I close out of my tab and it logs me out of my. Anyway, we didn't get the inversion, so it's okay. We'll probably get another opportunity at some point, but we'll see. Okay, now we're starting to get a little choppy. I don't like that. Okay, we are headed possibly down now. Look, okay. Are we going to hold this? Or is this going to fail? We'll have to see. I mean, this could just be getting filled right now. It's very possible. But it also could be about to inverse. Especially because we did take out these highs. If we could get a move back down to this BPR, oh man. That would be an amazing setup. That would be amazing. Now, obviously, there's this inverse to the downside, but I'm not bearish. Not bearish. So, okay. Did we just get that inverse? I believe we did. So this possibly this low will get taken. We got an S&T at these highs as well. So this low should probably get taken. Nice little 1 minute S&T here. So I really do think we could get to this 3 minute BPR and discount. That would be, oh, that would be really good. That would be really, really good. We just hit that target, so this TP would have hit on this trade if you were to take it, but that's not a trade that I'm interested in taking. We're possibly about to get this retest of this 5 minute order block here. So we've got this 5 minute order block. We're just looking for an inverse or value gap at this point. Now this 3 minute BPR is in discount of the high time frame range. So I really do think that we don't need to come below that. See, this is barely in discount. I mean, unless we want to go sweep this low, I guess that's possible. In which case, we have a 5 minute fair value gap right here that we could go to. So we'll keep that in mind here. I'm not sure which would be better, but we're just looking for an inverse value gap setup right now, so we'll just have to see. I'm not convinced that this low needs to get taken, because we had this, because we had a support of this 1 hour. I think the 1 hour for value gap should hold. With the 1 hour for value gap being here, that this should hold, right? So now we're just looking for our low time frame entry, possibly off this 3 minute BPR here. Oh, that's the other for value gap. There's a 1 hour for value gap. Oh, did I already mention that there was 1 hour? Yeah, so 4 hour for value gap, delivering from a 1 hour for value gap. And then we have this 3 minute BPR on discount. Alright, we're pushing down into this here. Can we get a reaction out of it? Or are we gonna go lower? Come on, this is a 1 hour for value gap. I don't think we should go below this. Okay. Nice. Now can we get a 1 minute inverse out of this? We'll see if this holds. Oh, looks like we're running lower. Okay. Or will this hold? I don't know. Kind of seems like we violated this order block here, so I think we might go lower here. I don't know. It's because why did we go so far below this order block? Oh, I guess if we it's if we close below the mean threshold. I don't know. It looks bad. Actually, we'll see. Could hold here. Can we get it? If we can get it, this would be good. We'd be delivering from this this imbalance here. Okay. Can we get it? Honestly, even if the close is a little high, I think I would still take this trade because of conviction. Because of how we are delivering from a 1 hour gap, which is delivering from a 4 hour gap, which is delivering from a 3-minute BPR and discount, and then also this clear drawn liquidity. If we get this inverse, even if it's like a little too high, I will still enter this trade because it's a very high conviction play. Okay. We don't hold the line. Okay. Well, now we have a nice possible Judas swing here forming. Now let's try and find discount of this range here, the one from before. Okay, we just hit discount of this range now. We have this, I guess we have this 1 hour order block maybe. $15-minute order block, you could call it. 5-minute fair value gap, maybe. But we just barely went into discount, so I think this would be a very high probability trade no matter what, if whatever we get here. Because now we have officially hit discount of that other range as well. $30-second inverse. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna enter. That's not good. That's really bad. I guess I should have waited for more structure to form. Okay, if we can get this high, then I'll probably just move stop loss to break even. Oh, there's a 1 minute external gap here. I forgot about that. We want to see this 1 minute inverse. That's what I meant. When this 1 minute inverse is when I'll enter. Forgot about that external gap. Did we get any SMTs down here? Oh, we left equal lows. That's not good. Okay, we left equal lows. Dang it. This would be so good if there weren't equal lows. Okay, I think we need to wait till the macro. Okay, I think we need to wait till the macro. I'm still trading because this is such a high probability day and such high probability conditions. I do think that that was just a slip up, and I think I'm in the right mindset to trade. So and there's a very good draw on liquidity here, so I'm fine. There's equal lows. What is going on? It's about to inverse, but there's equal lows. I like it, but there's equal lows. What the heck? Oh my gosh. We left perfectly relatively equal lows. I mean, that's an issue. I think we want to come to this, actually. Yeah, maybe this 5 minute BPR. Okay, let's get rid of a couple more things. Yeah, we are coming back for those equal lows now, like I said, so now we swept sell side 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, possibly coming in on 4 times here. Okay, we have a 1 minute gap here. I think this, if this inverses, this should be good. I need to be more careful with those 30-second inversions. We are taking out a pretty clear point of liquidity here. I like this wick. This wick seems like a good draw on liquidity. This entire area here seems like a good draw on liquidity. Okay, if this 1 minute inverses, I mean, I would want to see a little bit more price action play out, but I think this would be not bad. But yeah, you can see this failed because there were perfectly equal lows here. I mean, there's a clear reason why this inverse failed. There were perfectly equal lows below, so not that good of a trade. We're getting SMT. We're getting SMT. Whew! We're getting SMT. Okay, we're getting SMT. Guys, this is really good. Alright, let's just see if this 1 minute can inverse. Everything seems to be lining up. We're getting manipulation at 9:30. Distribution possibly at 10. This is going into the macro too. This is going into the macro as well. Guys, this looks very, very promising. There's just so many draws on liquidity above. Yeah, here's the SMT again. Okay, possibly getting a move up here. Can we get a close above? I think any kind of close above here will be valid for me. And then I'll put the stop loss below the low of the IFVG. This will be TP. I'd probably keep this as TP1 or no. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm taking a lot off here. I'm gonna hold some here. Okay. Let's measure standard deviations of this move here. I will still enter this if this is a little high. I will still enter. Oh, we got -1 above here. Negative 2 to 2.5 above here. Negative 4 to negative 4 to 4.5 perfectly lies above previous month's high. That's interesting. Okay, can we get it? We got 30 seconds. If it closes a little high, I'll still enter because of conviction, honestly. "13 seconds. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Okay, we're still waiting, still waiting, still waiting. But you see how this final move down lines up with above this drawn liquidity, above this drawn liquidity, and then above previous month's high. It's like perfectly lined up. And this is going into the macro as well. So even if the close is a little high, like if the close is a little high, I'll still take this with just slightly worse risk rewards. I think this is really high probability with this SMT. And your stop loss to break even would definitely be here. If we come up here, take this high, there's no reason for us to come down, hit our stop loss. Okay, didn't get our entry yet, didn't get our entry, we're still waiting. Who knows, we might need to go lower first. Like I was saying, this is a 5-minute BPR here, so maybe we want to come down to this 5-minute BPR. It's possible. But we are going into the macro now, so I think it's reasonable for us to possibly start moving soon. You could even move your stop loss to break even at this internal high here if you want to be extra safe. Actually, that might be what I do, actually. If we get this close above. That might be what I do, actually. Just waiting, just waiting. Should happen soon if the macros are happening right now. So maybe we have to go lower. I don't know. Did not get an entry, so yep. Just waiting. Okay, we might be able to get it here. Do we still have an SMT? Let's check. We still have an SMT, so this is still valid. So maybe we want to just come down here and sweep this low here. I don't know. But we still have this SMT. Is my bias wrong? Do you think my bias is wrong? Okay, let's stop for a sec. Is my bias wrong? London lows. I don't think it is. This is previous week's high and previous day's high are lined up pretty well. I really don't think it is wrong. Okay, we're about to get it, possibly. Okay. Come on. Okay, we're going into 10 a.m. here. We still have the SMT. The SMT is intact. Going into 10 a.m. This is weird. Okay, price action is starting to look not so good. I don't know what's happening. This is weird. This seems like this is like a. I think it's just waiting for 10 a.m. but I could be wrong. Okay, getting some movement up. Okay. We got a low at 952, a low at 955. Low at 952, a higher low at 955. Okay. Nothing crazy yet. So look at this. We tapped back into discount of this here. Maybe we want to go lower. Come on. 10 a.m. is like 2 minutes away. Since it's going into 10 a.m., I really would expect this to get hit. If this does want to run right now. Okay? Maybe. 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 Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Okay, I think this is pretty good. I think this is high probability. We got SMT. We got move back into discount of the range. We got 10 a.m. We got clear draws on liquidity. We got it lining up with the standard deviations. We're in line with the high time frame bias, delivering from a 4-hour gap, delivering from a 1-hour gap, delivering from mainly just delivering from a 4-hour gap. And then this 1-hour gap got pushed through. Okay, 1 minute close. 55 more seconds. I really hope to see a giant momentum candle here. Yeah. Can we get a giant momentum candle? That's the question. This looks like manipulation into this order block, right? Right? Looks like we're delivering from this. mean, we did get SMT at these lows here. But this is taking a long time. I don't like how long it's taking. Okay, can we get close above? Five seconds. Not there yet. Well, I don't like that anymore. It's so lame. What the heck? I'm not entering this anymore. Or maybe I will. Actually, if this 1 minute closes above, then I'll enter. Did we close above already? It's not clear. But this giant wick is a red flag. I don't like that. Okay, the macro is like honestly kind of ending. It's getting a little too late. Yeah, the macro is honestly kind of ending. I don't know what is going on. Okay, we're getting close above. I guess if you want to take it, you can. I'm not taking it. It's just the end of the macro now. It's like and our stop loss to break even would have been a hit. And our TP would have been hit. Oh man, I'm exhausted. This kind of like really takes it out of you, honestly. So we got a low, a high, a lower low, a higher high. So now we have this breaker block. I'm still bullish for the day, but Not even sure what to do differently, because, like, yeah, this inverse, but we closed up all the way up here. I'm not even sure what to do differently. Like, I just don't think that's a good trade. What the heck? Do I have the daily profile wrong again? Because what is going on? Like, I genuinely do think this is a Monday low, Tuesday expansion, Wednesday expansion, Thursday expansion. I genuinely think that, but what is going on? Got two gaps here. The macro's over, though. That's the only thing. The macro just ended. Like, this my inverse, but the macro ended. Bro, this is exhausting. I'm just gonna go lay my head down for a sec. This is like genuinely giving me a headache. Price action just kind of just doesn't look super good anymore anyways, so. Like, yes, we did inverse this 1 minute gap. Look how high up we closed. And let's say you had your stop loss at break even here, well then you would have got stopped out at break even anyways. I still think we could get a good entry. I just don't even know how we're gonna get at this point. The macro happened. That was like the best opportunity. The macro did not do anything. This is kind of a breaker block. Low, low, high. Oh yeah, low, high, low, low, high, high. Breaker block. Okay, we're pushing into this breaker here. So if you take breaker block entries, then this would be good. I bet you Hydra's probably taking this. I'm not trying to take other models right now.